welcome to episode 24 of NWA powerr. Now, I hope you enjoyed the intro. I had to make one. I mean, I was going to wait a little bit, maybe about 5 or 10 episodes, but I had to do it. I had to. And if anybody is wondering why R-Truth is there, you see him holding an NWA title. He did win around 2005 or 6. He was there in the company. He did get his shot. He won the damn title as the only, as far as I know. I could be wrong. There might have been another black man to do it, another black American, but he's the only American that is of African descent that won the title. So he had to be included along with Harley Race, Ric Flair, and Tim Storm, who came after him. Because as far as I remember, Tim Storm won the title in the 2010s. This is the mid-2000s. He got his respect. He had to be included. I'm just saying. Period. Now, we got episode 24, and I'm calling it now. The door's open, but for who? This is a good question to ask because of Nick Aldis, but I will explain in a minute. First thing we got is a recap of Adonis winning the national championship. They showed a video pack of it. Fine, it's good to do a repeat of it. Showing a little bit of Nick Aldis, showing a little bit of Trevor, showing why the Chris Adonis, the Master Lock himself, did win the title. It's okay. Now we got a match. We got a match of the end, which one of the guys, his name is Odin. And if anyone has ever seen a video called the Techno, I can't remember the full name of it, but the Techno Viking in a parade, I believe. I have the video in my own archives. I've been saving videos, guys. If you don't know, I'm telling you right now, start saving videos from sites, because either the sites will eventually dry up, because they're always going to dry up. You're going to lose your cloud service of your company sooner or later. And if you really want to have your stuff, you better start saving it, because sooner or later, you're not going to be able to save anything. You're going to regret it. But one of the things I saved was the Techno Viking in a March. And if you've never seen it, I'll give it to you basically. This guy, I think it was in Stockholm, maybe in the mid-2000s or early 2010, was in a party. No, at a party in a March. One of his friends was drunk, messing with a girl, and he shoved him off and made it very clear. The guy was like Odin, jacked, with tats, except right here. Odin had a tat like this, but the guy was like this, and he was not only walking in that pattern, he was dancing his ass off, better than most people. I can't dance, so he danced better than me. But Odin of the end looks like the Techno Viking, so I might call him Techno Viking. Was this a good match? It was okay, but I kind of wish for me personally, because if you saw the match, you saw Latimer push Odin off, and he got his back right onto the ring skirt and the side of the ring. That had to hurt. I don't care who you are. That hurt. And because of Camille helping, Strictly Business won of Latimer and Adonis. But this is what I kind of wish for myself personally. This is me. What I kind of hope was, for the next couple of weeks, you have Chris Adonis. Yes, you can see he's eventually going to Strictly Business. But wouldn't it have been nice to have some video packs in the back, not with interviews only, just maybe one interview with my Valentine, and I got to talk about her. But him speaking to Nick and Latimer and Camille, saying, hey, look, I'm on the title, baby. You want to give me a shot? Give me some tests. Give me something to prove that I deserve to be in Strictly Business. That's what I was kind of hoping for. At least a couple of weeks of build-up before he allows, and this is Nick Aldis, allows him into Strictly Business. Now, mind you, he hasn't said that he's joining, that he's joined. But I would have liked, and I hope they will be doing it, because maybe they're doing this next week, where we will have a video package or a video segment in the back, or with, what is the guy's name? Kyle Davis. He talks about it with Nick, with Latimer, with Camille. He tries to get a part of it, and that's Chris Masters. That's what I think. I really do want to see that. Now, before we get any further, were there botches in the camera work? Yep, and the obligatory botches are showing right now. Now, I gotta say this. Was it a lot? No, not as much. The camera work for switching was much better. Yes, you can still see a little bit of ass, a little bit of people there, but it seemed to be better. But as I've said, If anyone knows how I've been talking about how you got people at home, majority of them, the pandemic is not over. And many people, even when they get the injections, are not going to be 100% comfortable going out. So you still have maybe 90% of your fans at home, with maybe 10% that's going to go to your shows. Change your camera setup. Make your camera angles wider. Pull back and let people see more of what you're doing. And work on switching your cameras more often and more properly. When it comes to NWA this week, the camera work was better. It was less screw-ups, but doesn't mean it was still good. It wasn't. I'm not saying it's good, but at least it's better. Now, we got, oh, I almost forgot, Thunder Rosa. Now, before Thunder Rosa came out because of Camille, she was pissed about her. Not exactly sure why. Yes, Camille won their match, and she looked like she might have been a little bit underhandedness. But still, seeing Thunder Rosa run out there pissed off, wanted to get at Camille, and you see Chris Masters ready to let her in, and then Latimer Bow and Kiss going, mwah, mwah, mwah. Boy, you lucky mother. You got a gorgeous linebacker in a Camille who worked in women's football, and you're blowing kisses at a little scrawny, as most people, me, I'll be happy with a Thunder Rosa or a Camille. Well, admittedly, Thunder Rosa might be about this high to me. She's here, I'm here. And then Camille would be like this to me. I'm here. Let's just be honest, I'm 5'8", maybe 5'8.5" because of my leg being so lopsided. So Camille, she could probably pick my ass up and have fun with me. But a Thunder Rosa is about maybe my height, or at least a little lower, shorter. I can't be sure. But you blowing kisses at her? Mother, why are you doing that? If you don't want Camille, I'll take her. Just kind of wish she was shorter while I'm taller. But when you see a Terrence Terrell come out, when you see Thunder Rosa still pissed, wanting to get her hands on Camille, you got Terrence Terrell coming out, say, this is my debut. Unfortunately, I can't wrestle yet. I still got a messed up hip, but, baby, I wouldn't mind being there for you and give you a little hand, being like a manager type of thing. And then she screws with her, saying, I think you're a great wrestler, but you wouldn't beat me. And you hear a Thunder Rosa laughing her ass off at her. And she says, oh, that laugh is so cute. But then you got Melina coming out, and now she's trying to say, who the hell you are, heifer, trying to mess with this woman. She doesn't need your ass. She would need my ass, because my ass is better than yours. And then you got Thunder Rosa saying, what? I don't want neither one of you scrawny women. Leave me alone. And she walks away. What does this mean for Thunder Rosa? What does this mean for Terrence Terrell? What does this mean for Melina, who looked shocked in the background? I don't know. Where they going with Thunder Rosa, I'm not exactly sure, because we still don't have Selena Deeps yet. Deeps is still injured, and she's not back yet. So until she is, everything's up in the air. Will Terrence Terrell wrestle? Yeah, sooner or later she will. Will Melina wrestle? Of course she will, doing that damn split that many people want to touch. You want to touch your legs in that split. I'm sorry, guys, you do. I wouldn't mind, but I would tell her I love her while I'm doing it. And actually mean it. I'm the type of person that does not mess around. If I'm going to mess with you, if I'm going to sleep with you, I'm yours. That's just me. So that's the reason why I never got very far with the other one. But you get my point. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I got a question for you. Tell me, are you frustrated? Are you tired? Are you angry at your job? Are you angry at your life? Let me have you think about something a little bit. Think about how wrestling can change your life, how wrestling can motivate you, how wrestling can break every bone in your body and you'll love every moment of it. You're not a wrestling college. We'll always be there for you with Ace Idol by your side. I had to do it. I know whether this is a real place or not. I haven't even checked. I think it is, but it might not be. I don't give a damn. Ace Idol is just a man. He's just funny as hell. I love him. Whether he is telling the truth that there's a real wrestling college for you to be able to go to, a dojo, or not, who gives a damn? I want to see more of these segments from this man. Go to wrestling. Well, universalwrestling.com. All right. Now, because we were talking about Ace Idol, we need to talk about May Valentine. Look, She did a interview with Trevor Murdoch. And I believe I did speak about, no, I don't think I spoke about Trevor Murdoch's interview. When he was just so angry, when she interviewed him saying, so how do you feel about you losing the title? He's pissed. He's flat out angry. He is. He's flat out pissed, angry, and he's coming for Nick Aldis because he blames him for it. That's good. But May, the woman's beautiful. I think she might have been in a car accident because there was something about her cheek here, or it's on this side. It's hard to tell that she has a wrinkly spot right there. So I don't know if she'd been injured or she had some type of accident. But taking away from that, she's a very beautiful woman and she seems incredibly sweet. No problem. But she's so over-rehearsed. Guys, if you haven't noticed, yes, she's gorgeous in the face. Yes, she got a great set of tits, a beautiful body, and she's probably an intelligent woman that's sweet as hell that you will probably fall in love with for the rest of your life, but she cannot be an interviewer. She's so blank. No emotion. She feels emotionless. And that is a major issue for me. I am still hoping that she will grow into being more charismatic as a reviewer because she doesn't feel it. I still believe Velvet Sky would be better as an interviewer. Yes, she's very soft-spoken. She has a soft voice. And you can hear it during the time when she was in the ring. But I'm being honest here. May Valentine, if she saw this, I'll say, honey, you're a beautiful woman. I'm sure you're sweet and you're loving. And I'm sure you're highly intelligent. You know the business 10 times better than me, and you probably do. But you need to be more emotional. You need to show a little more enthusiasm. You seem very over-rehearsed. That's just me. You guys tell me below. Now, we get to the tag match of Boogie and, Slice Boogie and Mines versus the War Kings of Jax and Crimson. This is what gets a little bit interesting. Where are they going with this? Because when you see, and this is the interesting part, once you see Slice Boogie go and grab the leg of Jax Dean and have him pull off the ring skirt and supposedly whack his head, he is down. And you can see him on my face turning over like he is enjoying it, but then it's not, because he's supposedly laid out for the entire match. And Crimson's all by himself. Eventually, Crimson did manage to get a good footing against Means and Slice Boogie, but he still lost the match. And then you see Crimson upset, like, what the hell's going on here? Why are you down on the floor? Get up! And it makes me wonder, did Dean do this on purpose? Not that the trying to tell the story is a little sloppy, because it looks like you want to have Crimson basically turn heel on Dean. No, it made me think the way that Dean went down was like, could Dean be the one that's about to turn heel? And then Crimson's the one that's about to get screwed over? Because that's the kind of feeling I'm getting here. Now, of course, it could be the opposite. And you could see Crimson just get so freaking pissed off. He's done, and he's sick of this. And he's going to turn on Jax Dean. That's how I feel. I could be wrong, but if they're going that way, I understand. But wouldn't it be better to go the opposite way and you see Jax Dean acting out like he makes no sense why he's doing that, because even when he gets hurt, he still gets up. Because when you heard the commentary team, all of them are wondering, what the hell is he doing on the floor? He always gets up. So that's what it's making me think. Now, the television title. You got the match. 6:05. Why did they go back to 6:05? It was better at 10:05. It was better at 10:05, ladies and gentlemen. If you think 6:05 is good, no. It feels too rushed. It needs to be 10:05. Half the time a normal match would be. A tiny bit more than half. That's what I really believe is better. Now, mind you, they're still doing the best of 7. So you win 7 matches, you get a shot at the 10 pounds of gold, the Sweet Charlotte. And they said that the Pope has 2 wins under his belt. That's cool. I'm glad to see they're still going with that. It's almost like having an option C from Impact Wrestling. It's just that you got to win 7 in a row to do it. No problem. Was this a good match? It wasn't bad. And the camera work was not bad either. As you saw in the earlier part of this review, the camera work wasn't bad. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. It was actually an improvement from last week and the week before that, and from the pay-per-view. It was better. Not great, but better. Now, in the end, the Pope won. And then Tyrus comes out along with Ace. I just don't understand why they stuck Tyrus with Ace Idol. I just don't. Tyrus, as it stands, goes very bad in the ring. Now, mind you, Tyrus is not bad of a talker. In fact, I think he's better than many people think he is. Now, is he a great talker? No. But in the NWA, where it's always live or die by your promo, I truly believe two things. One, he should stand on his own, because this would make him a better promoist and improve. But the second one, he should not have Ace Idol by his side to do it for him, because that just doesn't make Tyrus better. Now, mind you, Tyrus may never get better as a promoist. He may never. But at least in NWA, they focus on that very heavily. And I think this is a lost opportunity for him. And when it comes to, in my feeling, Ace Idol, he should be off doing something else. Maybe working with Slice Boogie. Yes, Slice Boogie can talk, but I think Ace Idol could put him over way more. That's just me. Finally, the part that I've been waiting for. The door is open for who? You got the Nick Aldis being interviewed by Kyle Davis, and I believe his name is Kyle. But he clearly states the door is open. Anybody can join, and nobody's position in Strictly Business is safe. Nobody. And then you see Davis pointing at him like, oh, does that mean you're done? And he didn't say it, but it's obvious. But he says, I am saying this as the gold standard of NWA. This must be understood. I am good. But then I get kind of pissed off because I'm so good, I should be great. I need more. That means I need more competition. That also means I need more people in this company to make me great. So, in this situation, I'm leaving the door wide open for anyone of any promotion to come here and prove they should join Strictly Business. Or, even though he didn't say it, to prove yourself in the NWA so I can go after you and become great. Now, here's the thing. What are we really dealing with here? Are we dealing with someone from AEW coming in, or Impact Wrestling coming in, or MLW coming in, or WWE, because several people are no longer working? Now, many people have been thinking Andrade Cien Andrade will go to AEW. Now, here's the thing. Andrade's a great talent, but in actuality, he will not get very far because there's too many people on the roster already. He could go to Impact Wrestling. And I think that might be the best fit for him, because at least they will be able to work with his strength and do what they did with Pentagon Jr., give him subtitles when they need him to talk. Because he still talks broken English, even though it's gotten probably a little better. Or he can go to NWA. Now, I'm not saying he will. But counting on him and other wrestlers who have left WWE, they may go to NWA because maybe AEW is not going to pick them up because there's just no more room. Or Impact may have issues, or they're just not able to do it. NWA needs people, so this might be it. I don't know. But this is just my point of view, baby. And here's the end of NWA episode 24. I almost said 14. Episode 24. Like, subscribe, tell me how you feel, and wait for Dynamite that's coming out tonight, and then Impact Wrestling Thursday, baby. Peace.